Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another real world review, and today we're going to continue our review of the Speed and Strength Urge Overkill lineup by reviewing the Speed and Strength Urge Overkill all-weather gauntlet gloves. As always, this is brought to you by Motorcycle Superstore, and let's get into it. Alright guys, so the first thing I want to go over with this glove is the styling. It's a good, aggressive looking glove. A lot different than your normal all-weather or winter or cold weather, whatever you want to say, style of glove. Usually they're really bulky, they're really big, they make you fumble around with things, and they're quite honestly not too fun to wear. You just feel disconnected from everything that you're trying to be a part of. So first thing I want to show you is, if you get the jacket with these gloves, like I showed you in the review of the jacket, it's really easy. Velcro this down, gets you really tight on your wrist, and then this is just going to slide right over your wrist. Makes it really easy. They've adapted some tricks from the ski and snowboard industries with this right here. You can literally just push in the button and tighten it down, and it tightens down this little part right here around your wrist to give you even more of a water seal or a weather seal, if you want to say that. So you have two straps, one up on the lower forearm and then another right here on the wrist. Now the thing I really like about this glove, my favorite thing, is the wrist. I absolutely love this. So up here on the top, you're going to have a raised knuckle area on the glove. It's separated from the actual body of the glove, so when you close your hands, you're not going to have any restrictions. It's going to be nice and smooth the entire way. A few more little spots here on the knuckle, so when you bend, it flexes with your fingers, and once again, you don't feel any resistance from the glove. Now the top is a textile, waterproof material. You have pads here on your knuckles, so if you do happen to go down, hand hits on the ground, you're going to be just fine with this. This is going to help protect your hands from any of that damage. Like I said, if you flip it over, you got the wrist strap, you have a little piece of leather on here on the thumb, along with a pad that's going to go right on top of that bone on the joint of your thumb, which is going to give you a lot of protection. Like I said, if you do happen to go down, smack your hand down onto the ground. Once you flip over, you're going to start to see a lot of leather. No more, or not too much more of the waterproof material up here on top. You have more of a high quality leather feel. Now on the palm, you're going to have two components basically. You're going to have what feels like a suede textured material here on the palm that wraps around across the top of your palm and down. You have a gel pad right here, which really helps for the on your wrist whenever you're riding the glove. Makes it to where you don't get any issues with your wrist. You shouldn't be pushing down on the handlebars too hard to begin with, but this helps you not have your wrist start to hurt you while you're riding. It really helps cushion on the handlebars. So you're also going to have, like I said, you're going to have leather all through here, all through the fingertips, and the good part is you're not going to experience any water coming in through this at all. I've ridden in the absolute pouring rain and have no issues at all with my hands getting wet. It's been freezing cold, it's been raining, and these have protected my hands great. Now as far as styling goes, there's nothing too crazy about this glove. It's a relatively basic looking glove, but like I said, it's not as ugly as the standard big, bulky, just non-user friendly winter gloves that we're used to. It comes up, like I said, it's a gauntlet style glove, comes up above the wrist. Here you're going to have in a reflective material, the Speed and Strength logo. I'm going to have another one over here for the lineup, the Urge Overkill lineup, and then really it's just the nuances between the waterproof material and the leather, along with the suede-like material here on the palm. So all in all, I think it's a great looking glove. I love the way they made the pads on the knuckles look. I think it looks really pretty cool. So definitely a good glove, good looking. I enjoy it. As far as the protection that you're going to get in the winter or in a rainstorm, as far as water goes, I've been in some really bad rainstorms in these gloves, and my hands have stayed 100% dry. I haven't had a single issue whatsoever with these gloves when it comes to actually being waterproof like they say they are. They really are waterproof. That your hands are not going to get wet whatsoever, be it on the suede material, the leather, the waterproof material up on the top. Your hands are not going to get wet, so no worries there. As far as protection, that's going back to what I said in the beginning of the video, where I said it's not like your standard winter glove where it's huge and bulky and in the way and makes you fumble around with things. It feels more like a fitted, maybe a little bit thicker summer glove, because with summer gloves you can do whatever. I mean, I know I pull my wallet out and pay at a gas station with my summer gloves. With winter gloves, that's damn near impossible. You have to take it off, then take out your wallet, and putting them back on is always a pain. As you saw in the beginning of the video, easy on, easy off. Take it off, one finger, boom, it's done. Need to put them back on, grab it, put it on, throw it around the cuff, forearm, wrist, done, you're good to go. So that's a big advantage. The only issue is, if you're going to be on a decently long ride on the highway, if you're going to be on the highway for about 20 minutes, if it's below 40 degrees, you're really going to start to feel it in your hands. It's not going to be terrible, but you're going to start getting some cold fingertips. You're going to start getting some cold fingers. That being said, I've ridden with these gloves when it's in the 20s. If you're just going for maybe 20-25 minute ride, it's not all going to be on the highway, you're going to be fine with these. There's going to be no issue. I mean, you may start to feel it a little bit, but nothing that's going to be unbearable, nothing that's going to make you too uncomfortable to where you're not going to be able to ride. So if you're going to be riding in extremely cold weather and you're going to be on the highway for about 15 to 20 minutes, you may want to look into a bigger winter style glove. But other than that, if you're just going to continue to ride throughout the winter and it's not going to be anything too crazy, no long trips, I highly recommend these gloves. They're not too expensive, got the price right here, and I really do recommend these gloves. Like I said, I really don't have any issues with them, none. Kept my hands dry. They do exactly what they say they're going to do. So as always, link is down in the description if you want to check out these gloves. I believe they do only come in the black. I may be wrong, so click that link, check them out. Not too expensive, in that sub $100 category, but they do everything they say. So thank you for watching. This has been another real world review brought to you by Motorcycle Superstore, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.